Hey everybody, Cinephile Mike's here, and this is day 87 of Award Season Review, Season 3. 97 reviews coming at you in 97 days, covering many of the award films up for awards contention this season. Now, some of the films I'm talking about may still be in theaters, be awaiting their release, be awaiting their re-release, or maybe they've had their release. So all the information I'm providing to you is current within 7 days of recording and posting. This includes box office, critical response, predictions, nominations, wins, and most importantly, these reviews are spoiler-free. Also, make sure you're checking out my website, cinephilemike.com, for lots of great additional award season content, including where can I watch this spreadsheet so you can see how to watch all of these films and many more, and also my short daily videos on who I believe is going to win those big prizes come March 2nd. So, it is our 13th theme week, and we know that it's a short one this week. If this is you're returning with me, if you're new to me, well, we're doing a slightly shorter week, 6 days this week, and I'm wrapping up my little mini-series on the highly commended shorts. So these are the films that weren't Oscar nominated, but were shortlisted for the Oscar, or BAFTA longlisted, or BAFTA nominated and winning, or received recognition somewhere this award season. And we're going to wrap it up with the animated shorts today. Now, traditionally, these don't have solo theatrical releases, so I'm going to bypass box office and critical response because 99.9% of the time, these films have so few reviews that they don't get listed in our usual shorts. Now, if it says these are not nominated, they're not in theaters now. The nominated ones are part of the Shorts HD Showcase. I'll be talking about those tomorrow. But some of these may be available elsewhere to watch, and if they are, as of this recording, I'll tell you where. So let's get into these highly commended animated shorts. First up, we have Jose Prats' Adios, which was written by Prats along with Bernardo Angeletti and Natalia Kiriakou. Nominated for the BAFTA for Best British Short Animation, the film was also nominated for 2 Annie Awards, including Best Student Film. This is a stunningly made stop-motion animated film where we see Pedro, voiced by Ginés Garcia Millan, feeling down as his son Alex, voiced by Pepe Vilena, is preparing to leave their rural Spain home to travel to be a doctor in London. Saddened, the two decide to go on one more hunting trip before he leaves. While out, a situation with their dog Canela forces Alex to step up, but also allows for Pedro to reflect on the gravity of the situation that he will soon be left home alone. The film is a brief and yet stunning reflection on life, loss, and growth. The depth of the animation is quite stunning, and the muted color palette is the perfect underscore to this tale. A wonderful short, it's a 4-star film. If you would like to watch Adios, it is currently streaming on YouTube on BAFTA's official channel. Okay. Next, we have Au revoir, Monde, written and directed by the team of Estelle Bonnardel, Quentin, Devred, Baptiste Duchamps, Maxime Foltzer, Florian Maurice, and Astrid Novais. Shortlisted for the Oscar, the film also won the Gold Medal for Animated Film at the Student Academy Awards, as well as the Jury Prize in the European competition at the European Short Film Festival of Bordeaux. Now, in this computer animated story, a man in a fish costume, working at a sushi restaurant, takes his smoke break when all of a sudden, hellfire rains from the sky, bringing about the apocalypse and ending the world. After his restaurant is blown up on a found scooter, he wastes no time racing through the city towards a giant tower. As he blows past exploding building after exploding building, we are left to wonder if he will make it to the tower that seems so important. I mean, he's racing through the explosions instead of going the other way. Now, this short reminds us of some of the important things in life, and again, is a well-done 4-star film. Available on YouTube on the École MOPA channel for the International School of Animation. All right. Now we have Jean-Sébastien Hamel and Alexandra Myotte, A Crab in the Pool. Shortlisted for the Oscar, the film won half of its almost 24 nominations from varied film festivals, including a win at the South by Southwest Festival, where it won the Audience Award in Animated Shorts competition. For brevity, all characters that I'm going to reference were voiced by Elisabeth Pelletier. So, on a hot summer day, we see siblings Zoe and Theo. Zoe is a preteen who, like many, is a little obsessed with her body, specifically feeling self-conscious that she hasn't developed in certain areas yet. Theo is about 6 or 7 years old, a little overweight, and views life behind his glasses, just looking through his hands, to see the world as his Greek mythology coloring book comes to life. Both children have vivid imaginations, and yet there is something, a rift, between them. So to beat the heat of the summer day, they go to the local pool, and while there, They're forced to confront certain life events that have severe repercussions on the way that they interact now. Beautifully drawn, evoking some early MTV style animation, a la Beavis and Butthead and Daria. The film is not in style, just not in content, in style of animation. This film is a touching reflection on life and death. 4 stars for this one, and to watch it, it is currently streaming on Vimeo. And next, we have Greg McLeod's Me and Burd. Longlisted for the BAFTA for British short animation, there's no other awards information available that I could find for me to share about this film. This computer animated film introduces me, our human, who is having an existential crisis, trying to figure everything out in their life. And they begin talking to a bird, or bird, as you see, spelled with a U, who reveals that not all is as it seems. Now, as we see me engage with Bird, they discuss odd dreams, the meaning of life, film director methodologies, chair meditation, and even goes a little bit meta when Bird asks why they have incorporated certain elements into this film, and me explains that it needs all of these things to be considered to win a major award. It is entertaining enough and provides some humor, especially a sequence related to chairs. Unfortunately, I think it seems a little too smart for itself, so it kind of loses its point. While well animated, it's a little messy and a little simplistic, doesn't fully land for me. It's a 2-star film. But if you would like to see Me and Bird, it is currently streaming on YouTube on its own channel. And finally, we have Kei Kanamori's Origami. Shortlisted for the Oscar, Origami was also a winner for the Best Animated Short at the Student Academy Awards, as well as being the first Japanese film to ever win. A stunning short of only about 3 minutes, we see the life of paper being manipulated into every form that you can imagine that could come from origami. From boxes, to cranes, to birds, to blossoms. Anything you can imagine is possible. Similar to the way Mickey Mouse orchestrated the brooms in Fantasia, a piece of paper in quasi-human form in stark red and white sweeps an origami fan as smaller pieces of paper fly around and create various objects. And all of this is beautifully underscored by an absolutely haunting and effective score by Vyacheslav Dragunov that dances along with the paper building to a stunning landscape of color that goes against the main red, white, and black that the film primarily is in. As more color is added, the magic begins. A 4-star film, Origami is currently streaming on YouTube on Kei Kanamori's webpage. All right, so there you have it. Those are our 5 highly commended shorts. As we know, I don't do an overall rating for this collection because each film had their own. I told you how to see them. I'm just going to end by saying we are 87 reviews down. We only have 10 left to go. And now for the next 3 days, we are going to be looking at the nominated shorts. Documentary, then live action, then animated before we get to the last batch of Oscar films. Now, as always, if you like what you heard here, please subscribe to the channel, share the information, like the video, share the video, drop a comment, like it, subscribe it, talk about it, bring everybody into the conversation. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, on all social media platforms and on Letterboxd. And again, find lots of great award season content on my website, cinephilemike.com. All right, everybody, until tomorrow, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.